Today, as we have, as a Sadhana Law Associate, started deciphering the legal analysis of the cases of judgment of Supreme Court of Pakistan. Now I will discuss the analysis of the judgment number 57/2019. This judgment arises from a criminal appeal filed by Ghulam Rasool against the judgment of Lahore High Court, Lahore, which affirmed his conviction and death sentence for the murder of Farman Ali. The case centers on which the evidence supports the conviction and whether the death sentence was justified in the light of mitigating circumstances. Key issues addressed: factual background and procedural history. The appellant Ghulam Rasool was implicated in the 2000 murder of Farman Ali based on an FIR filed by Haji Muhammad Ishaq. The prosecution alleged that Ghulam Rasool fired 4 shots at Farman Ali, while 3 co-accused also fired upon the victim. Ghulam Rasool absconded and was arrested in 2006. He was convicted under Section 302B of Pakistan Penal Code and sentenced to death by trial court. The Lahore High Court upheld his sentence. Analysis of the evidence: the case heavily relied on the testimony of sole witness Muhammad Asghar PW9, as the complainant was murdered during the proceeding and another witness Muhammad Idris was unavailable. The prosecution presented medical evidence from PW7, which confirmed that deceased suffered 6 injuries, 5 from firearm and 1 from a blunt weapon. However, the evidence was unclear as to which specific injury was caused by Ghulam Rasool's shots and which were inflicted by other co-accused. Inadequate corroboration of evidence. The judgment highlighted that the complainant's statement made to the investigation officer at the crime scene was not corroborated due to his later death. Furthermore, there was a significant delay in the lodging of the FIR, which remained unexplained, and the prosecution failed to prove a clear motive for the crime, further weakening the case. Failure to prove premeditation. The court found no evidence of premeditation in this act, nothing that it appeared to be spontaneous occurrence. The prosecution's claim of pre-planned murder was unsubstantiated, which led the court to conclude the death sentence was inappropriate. Questionable firearm evidence. The recovery of the pistol allegedly used in the crime was not supported by the forensic evidence, as no spent shell were recovered from the scene. The High Court had already dismissed the recovery as unbelievable. Mitigating circumstances. The Supreme Court noted several mitigating factors, including the long delay in legal proceeding over 18 years, fact that Ghulam Rasool had already served over 11 years in death row, and his prolonged incarceration. The uncertainty regarding which shot was fatal, and acquittal of one of the co-accused on the same evidence. The court emphasized that these factors necessitated a reduction in sentence from death to life imprisonment. The Supreme Court maintained the Ghulam Rasool conviction under Section 302 PPC, but it altered the sentence from death to life. The court also extended the benefit of 382B CRPC, counting the time already served, to the appellant. Dissenting opinion. Justice Syed Hassan Azhar Rizvi dissenting argued that death penalty was appropriate given the brutal nature of the crime. He emphasized that the delay in trial proceeding or the time spent in custody should not be considered as mitigating factor and upheld the death sentence. Legal implication. The judgment underscored the importance of considering mitigating circumstances such as delay in legal process in deciding the appropriateness of capital punishment. Ruling reflect a trend toward exercising caution in imposing the death penalty where there is a doubt about premeditation, motive, or the role of individual defendant in group violence. The dissent raises the issue of whether delay in trial proceedings should influence the final sentence in death penalty cases, a point that remain contested in the legal jurisprudence. Conclusion. Supreme Court decision to convert Ghulam Rasool death sentence to life imprisonment highlight the significance of ensuring that capital punishment is only applied in clear-cut cases where the prosecution has met the highest standard of proof. This case serves as a reminder of the complex interplay between evidence, legal procedure, and the application of the death penalty in Pakistan. That's all.